Rochester, it's time to wake up with News 8 Now and Wake Up Rochester.
I know what we're doing up at 5 a.m., but what are you doing up at 5 a.m.? Good morning, I'm Melanie Barnett.
And I'm John Staley. That's right, 6:19, 22 degrees. Next, it's time to hit the kitchen.
We'll look ahead to dinner time and cook up some spicy beef dishes. Where's the beef? Right here on Channel 8. Stay tuned.
Where?
.622, we are cooking in the kitchen, always a good time. We're here with Jean O'Toole from the New York Beef Industry Council. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for asking me to come here.
Yeah, well, beef is what's for dinner in about 12 hours from now for most of you folks. And a new cookbook is out. We want to share one of the recipes. So what are we making today?
Today we're making beef Szechuan stir fry. It's very easy, very quick, very convenient for working families that want to put something together. You can start out with some vegetables. They come pre-packaged, already cut up for the stir fry, and we're going to put them in this pot.
Now, were they frozen and thawed, or how did we get this?
No, you can get them fresh right in the fresh lettuce area, the produce area.
That's right.
Store.
Okay.
So I'll take this and we'll put it in this
Look
pan.
at all those vegetables. We are going to be so healthy this morning.
Oh, yeah.
The morning show. Elizabeth would be so proud. All right.
All righty. I'm just going to put that in here.
How much water did you put in there?
I put about a quarter cup of water, and we're just going to steam them.
All right.
What I've already started with some brown rice. You can either use white or brown, but the brown will give it a more nutty flavor. And then I started heating up the skillet, and this is where we're going to have some interaction and some sizzle. You want the skillet nice and hot, so it cooks it very quickly.
And what else looks like you have something on there?
I just put a little spray on it.
Okay,
so
we're not using type of spray?
Yep, we're not using any oil, so this is extremely healthy.
Keeping it healthy, all right.
Very healthy.
And what do we have there? Some garlic?
This is some fresh garlic.
Okay.
And then we're going to take some of the beef.
The beef. Now tell me about the beef.
The beef. This is like a sirloin, and we're going to do cook in batches, because if you cook in small batches, it won't steam the beef. Okay. You want to saute it, you want to move it around, and you want to cook it until the pink is gone, and then you want to go on to the next batch. Okay.
So it's very important because you don't want your beef to dry out, that type of. I know some people like their beef well done. I'm not that kind of person. So.
No, you don't want to have to chew it and chew it.
Okay, so you make that in a small batch, kind of stir it around. How can you tell when it's done, when pretty much you're not seeing any?
Yep, when the pink is all gone.
Okay.
And we're just going to keep the air going around in it, and the garlic and fresh flavors, and we'll add some other toppings once all the beef is cooked off and the vegetables are steamed.
See, it smells absolutely great. And something I know you want to focus on, that sometimes people think of beef as being fatty or not always healthy. Of course, you know, you go to some of the stores, Wegmans, you get the 95% fat-free beef. Really, you can have a great healthy meal with meat.
Right, in actuality, there are 29 cuts that are leaner than a 3-ounce chicken thigh.
Wow.
Skinless chicken thigh, and then there's the 29 cuts. There's 1 more gram of unsaturated fat than a chicken breast.
And we're going to talk more about that in a half an hour, but if you'd like the recipe, you can click on Wake Up, then Cook In. Of course, John is going to finish this recipe up for us in just about a half an hour. All righty, thanks so much, Jean. It is 6:25. We're going to be back with word on how much longer the winter blues will be with us. And in the news this Thursday morning, creating some high-tech opportunities right here in Rochester. When we come back, it's John's turn to find out where the beef is. Just one word, yum. It's 6:50. You're watching Wake Up Rochester on Channel 8.
How come you're always such a
Welcome back. We are cooking in the kitchen at 6:52. We're with Jean O'Toole from the New York State Beef Industry Council. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, first of all, earlier on we were cooking a little Szechuan
beef stir fry.
That's right. Let's. We have the finished product here. Let's look at this before we talk about beef here. Now, of course, in here, of course, is...
It is beef.
Beef.
We have some fresh vegetables that we steamed off. We have a little red pepper.
This is really easy to make. I mean, you got carrots, you got the peas in the pod there, of course, and that's good, of course. And here's the voila, the finished product here. And basically, you just garnished it with
some dry roasted peanuts.
That's it, and a couple of
fortune cookies.
That's right.
Well, always have to have a fortune cookie.
Okay, we'll figure out what my fortune is at the end of this. But first of all, talk about beef. I mean, some days it gets a bad rap, like we shouldn't eat a lot of it and that. But really, beef is actually good for you. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it, right?
Beef has a lot of zinc, iron, and protein. It is the #1 protein. It is #2 in iron, and it is top-notch in zinc.
Now, like, what kind of vitamins can you get out of beef?
Oh, a lot of B vitamins, niacin. It's loaded with it. They did a lot of studies. Beef got a bad rap back in the 70s. People saying high for cholesterol, I can't eat beef. But in actuality, it's very good for you.
That's right. And we also have this cookbook here. And you want to talk about this a little bit, right?
The Healthy Beef Cookbook came out in October.
Melanie, you'll get yours.
Sneaking around here to get my hands on the
So let's talk about the cookbook.
The Healthy Beef Cookbook came out in October. It was co-written by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association and American Dietetic Association. They teamed up forces. Every recipe, there's over 130 recipes, has a nutritional breakdown.
My hands are clean. I just washed them.
Okay. And the thing about it is that there's more than just hamburgers. Right?
There's more than just hamburgers. There's grilling, there's beef for entertaining, there's one-dish meals.
And it's healthy stuff like this.
It's very healthy. All of it is very
healthy. We have specifically this recipe on the website, correct? We do. Click on Wake Up and then Cooking.
All right, that's it. Thanks a lot, Jean O'Toole. I have my fortune here, and you always have to add in snowshoes at the end. Others are anxious to get to know you better in snowshoes.
Okay, I'll check mine later. 6:54.